the Sewer King and the Rat King. That is absolutely epic. Ladies and gentlemen, mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. I am so excited for this one with Rats. Shout out to Ghost. I absolutely love that song, love that band. We got the Rats. We are curving out straight up at two 3-drops. We got the Rat King and the Sewer King. Both are Rat Kings, both are kings, and both are wonderful. We got the Karumonix here. This card is absolutely nuts because it pretty much just like refuels your entire hand. And this game, this plays so similarly to like mono red or something. You're pretty much playing cards. We actually have 2 or 3 Duress. Cut down, go for the throat. We're just going to be going for the throat. Hopefully we're going to be gnawing their throat with all of the rats that we put down, and I absolutely love this thing. We got the Gnawing Vermin, and we have the Okiba Reckoner Raid for turn 1 pressure. This is actually pretty good too, because gaining the life is actually really relevant versus mono red, and then you get a 2/2 all for 1 mana. Pretty good. I don't know why people don't play it in like rats or whatnot, but most people are not even playing rats. Lord Skitter. This card makes rats run. Being able to flood the board with 1/1 rats is so awesome. And then with the Karumonix here, the Rat King, you give them all toxic 1. So they seem a little bit underwhelming here, just flooding the board with 1/1s they can't even block. But then boom, out of nowhere, you got maybe 7 of them or something. You have toxic 1. And just for extra flavor here, we have the Blightbelly Rat with proliferate and toxic as well. So this deck plays so fast, and you pretty much know what you're going to be doing here. Nezumi Informant discarding. Absolutely love this. You could even probably get another Mire in here just because Rat King is so important for this build to be able to replenish your hand. But I'm so excited to get into the gameplay for this one. Karumonix, the Rat King, and the Sewer King. Let the rest festation begin. Before we get into the gameplay, make sure to subscribe. It helps out the channel. Make sure to hit the like button. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously, and I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Pips, I hope you're ready for some festering of the rats. We actually have a really good curve here on the draw, or on the play rather, so things are looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get the Okiba Reckoner Raid going here. This card is actually really good. It's actually our only form of increasing our life, especially versus like mono red here. We do struggle quite a bit against mono red because our creatures cannot block, and that's pretty rough, but we're doing pretty good here. So they're starting off with the Zayator's Proving Ground. Either going to be Jund, but more likely than not, it's going to be the dreaded Atraxa, Leyline Binding, all that kind of nonsense. So let's go in for our Blightbelly Rat. This is toxic. Not the Sewer King, but the Rat King has the ability to give all of our rats toxic. So toxic absolutely can become a factor against a lot of matchups here. So it's looking like this is truly Jund. This is not going to be any sort of, you know, herd. What's that one called? The Herd Rising, where you discard, gain 3 life. None of that stuff here. This is going to be straight up true blue. True blue. So we do get our Reckoner Raid here, and that's pretty good though. You get a Rat Menace with 2/2, and then you get a little bit of a life gain and life attacking. So it's actually pretty gosh darn good. The only problem is here is the Lord Skitter actually cannot touch the Tenacious Underdog this turn, but next turn, it's free game. So, let's go ahead and do this. We have to drop the Lord Skitter just because we get the 1/1 Rat token on the beginning of our combat, so you kind of have to play it right now, unfortunately. But let's swing with the Blightbelly Rat. If they want to trade, that's fine. We have two Lord Skitters, so they're not going to be able to bring back this Tenacious Underdog anytime soon. The Proliferate, absolutely irrelevant, but that's okay. We actually have a pretty established board. Obviously, this is... Oh! Glissa stops us pretty well in the tracks right now. Let's drop this so that we can get the Abandoned Mire going onto something. But that is definitely a problem. We do have Menace on the Nezumi Road Captain, so that's kind of nice. But this is the first strike is definitely a problem. Let's go ahead and get rid of your Underdog. So let's swing in with the Menace. And I think we're going to have to just chill. We can drop the Gnawing Vermin. That's not going to be good enough. At least we can just, you know, stockpile rats. So this is definitely going to be a grindier game. I really wish I had the Tangled, what's it called? The Tangled Colony. Sheoldred. Woo-wee. All right, so they're not going to make it too easy on us. Let's go ahead and go for the Mire. We're not drawing cards this way. We actually could have went for the Vermin as well. But let's see here. Let's go in for the Tangled Colony. I'm looking for the Karumonix here. Let's go for Tangled Colony. Just because if we do attack, we do get the replacements of the rats. So the only way we can win this game, I think, is going to be to flood the board with rats and then go in for like Karumonix or something. But we did miss the ability to drop this Gnawing Vermin. That was just kind of a boneheaded move by me. I mean, obviously our hand is very face up right now. So let's just go ahead and drop the Gnawing Vermin. Oh, no way. There it was. There's the Rat King. And the Rat, we kind of need the Rat King to win. I'm not even going to lie to you. It is pretty imperative. So we do have a pretty big board here. We have to give everything toxic because this is just walling us off completely. Sheldred and Glissa the Sunslayer. Pretty nasty here. But because they are running Jund, they most likely don't have any sort of like big time removal. It's going to be creature versus creature, which we generally like to see. Liliana is actually not that big of a deal. Not that big.
Suspicious is going on.
Yeah, I mean, we already had a Lord Skitter, so whatever.
I'm tired of your secrets.
But the problem is, I mean, if they make a sacrifice, we've got creatures for days, we don't really care. But that is bad. That is not good. Let's see here. Nothing to kind of grab. I think we could, I mean, we could, if we swing in with the Tangled Colony, we might as well swing in with pretty much everything, which is kind of the problem. So I think we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and swing in here. We have Menace as well, so this pretty much ensures that, like, let's see, worst case scenario. I think we have to do this. It's kind of gross, but I don't really see any other way. If they want to pick off our rats, they can do it. But the Tangled Colony will at least force the Liliana to die. $18 to 18. It's not looking good here. I think if they were smart, they take the Sheldred. They probably, I think they just pick off these rats, like the little 1/1 rats. So I don't really agree with. I don't know why they're doing this. Okay, so they're gonna kill the Gnawing Vermin. So at least we get to create 3 rats. I mean, we don't get to do anything with the Lord Skitter. There's nothing in the graveyard to really grab. But at least the Liliana dies. The Gnawing Vermin's gonna be able to kill Blood Tithe Harvester. I mean, it's not wonderful, but at least it's something. If they have like another Liliana, I mean, we're pretty much not looking good here. Cut down. Okay. I think they're gonna have to start attacking with Glissa here. Blood token. At this point, we have to get the Rat King here. Okay, so oh my goodness, this thing, I haven't seen this thing in a hot second here. We do get the Informant, which does absolutely nothing considering they don't have a hand anymore. So I guess we can just go ahead and eat the graveyard. It doesn't really matter. I guess if they had a Mire or something, it could matter, but it's not gonna matter right now. Get rid of the Harvester, and I guess we just have to pass. It's not good. I don't know why they're not swinging in with the Glissa Sunslayer, because they get to draw a card. They do get to draw a card that way, so I'm going to be blocking. I would be blocking with the Informant. They're letting me draw cards, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they're not swinging in with this, because we can't block with any of these rats. But shh, I don't think they know that. I guess we'll just keep doing what we do here. I said we really need a Rat King, not a Sewer King. We love the Lord Skitter, but we need the Rat King right now. This thing is going to be a pretty big problem here. So okay, they're going to destroy our... That's not that big of a deal, honestly. And we are definitely just playing it cool. We're playing it cool. The rats are festering inside. We can take these Sheldred passive damage for a while. Thankfully, they're drawing pretty badly, but we need... If we can get a Rat King, which is a big ask. I mean, one's already in the graveyard, I believe. But another Informant. Let's go ahead and just drop it. The only thing that can save us, the only thing that is going to save us is going to be a Karumonix Rat King. That's it. And then we swing all, and then give everything toxic. Other than that, I don't know how we win this, but I'm okay to trade like this. So as long as they're not dropping anything crazy, obviously they can top deck something wild that really puts a damper on our day. Go for the throw on the Lord Skitter. Yeah, I mean, we gotta draw something. All is not lost. All is not lost. We've done it. We've got the Rat King. We're gonna give all of our creatures Toxic 1. Okay, we actually have a shot. This is crazy. We actually have a shot here. I cannot believe we've top decked the Rat King. I can't believe all this time they should have been attacking with Glissa just because they could draw a card and lose a life every single time. But we are going to reveal top 5. Hopefully we get at least we get oh my god, look at this. We get 4 rats with our Rat King here. I am going to, oh my gosh. Let's drop Lord Skitter. Let's drop Lord Skitter here. No way! We got Lord Skitter and the Rat King. Oh my gosh, no way. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of, go for the throw here. They can only block, I mean, let's keep the informants back. So they can, I mean, they all have toxic. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can only get through 8 of them. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's attack with 9. Yeah, let's do that. We've got, let's go! The Sewer King and the Rat King. That is absolutely epic. Meet 2990. How we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. 2 go for the throats. So hopefully we see a more aggro deck. This is actually pretty good. We actually draw a really good hand versus Mono Red. We obviously have a very bad matchup versus them, but with the Reckoner Raid, we do end up gaining 2 life off of 1 mana source here. And that's really good. This is our only source of gaining life in our whole deck, so nice to have it. Nice to see ya versus Mono Red. Especially on the draw, pretty rough. We also have 2 removal spells, so I'm thinking we might be okay. And then obviously we got our lovely Sewer King. Bloodthirsty Adversary. How you doing? Down to 17, and again, ooh, Tangled Colony. Tangled Colony is actually terrible in this matchup just because it can't block. So Tangled Colony is really bad in this matchup. I'm just gonna go ahead and save go for the throat. Can't do a whole lot here. We will get the little rat rogue in due time. Another Monospear. So depending on if they want to shoot at my face, they can. Well, yeah. It's not really going to matter a whole lot. So Kamanu, yeah. Let's go for the throw, and I'm going to hit a Swift Spear here. Instead of the, I mean, the Bloodthirsty Adversary is a guaranteed 2 every turn, but I don't like that extra toughness. The Bloodthirsty Adversary we can trade with the Reckoner here. Okay. I think we are just going to drop the Lord Skitter down here. Get a little bit of removal. Obviously, these rats can't block, which makes the Mono Red matchup so freaking hard, just because we can't block with these little chumpers. But maybe we can just fester and find a way. You know, we're rats. Well, rats always find a way. You know. Phoenix Chick, not great. Definitely not great. Only 1 more card in their hand though, so we kind of almost have established what's going on here. This sucks a lot. I think we're gonna block this because if they've got like a monster roll token, a monstrous rage. If they have a monstrous rage, we still kill even with the lures. I think this is fine. I really don't love this, but it's Mono Red. Do you have the monstrous rage, or do you have a lightning strike? What do you have? Oh, just a play with fire. This is fine. I mean, we still get this is fine though. We actually get 2 trades off that, and I'm actually pretty okay with that. We get another Lord Skitter. Thank goodness. I don't think I'm gonna play it because I kind of want to. Well, it's more mana efficient to go for the Tangled Colony, but this thing can't block. It can't block, and that is a huge problem. All right, let's do it. Let's go for Tangled Colony, and then we can hold up gold for the throat. We can even remove the Phoenix Chick with the Lord Skitter, so that's actually pretty nice. And we'll go and swing in. Because it can't block. Oh, but not being able to block, you're feeling the tax of it pretty hard. But it's okay. And again, this is Mono Red. We are on the draw versus Mono Red, so If we even do kind of okay, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Mishra's Foundry, okay. Do I kill the Foundry? Just kind of, no, they already have, they still have 3. No, I don't like that. Alright, so go for the throw. I think we're going to have to kill the chick here just so that we can go for Lord Skitter. Take the 4. Not good, though. Hopefully we can get something a little off the top. Duress, well, might as well Duress. It's as good as time as any. At least we get to see that they don't have anything. Get the Lord Skitter. Let's go ahead and get rid of you, little chickadee. Little chickadee chick, get away from me. And we gotta swing, because again, these things cannot block. Gotta swing in. Feels gross swinging in with creatures versus mono red when you're at 7 life, but don't see another alternative. So this becomes the question, do they swing in with Mishra's Foundry? Do they do that? No, they do not. We get the Rat King, baby. Let's go. Karumonix, the Rat King, is going to join the Sewer King. I mean, if you're not listening to, or if you've never heard of it, but Ghost, the song Rats by Ghost, I absolutely love that song. Love this band. Let's go, baby. Lord Skitter. Let's go ahead and get rid of this in case they top deck a Bloodthirsty Adversary. Let's get rid of the Play with Fire here. Karumonix is going to grab another Rat King and a Blightbelly Rat. Let's go. Our rats are festering the board, and we absolutely love it. This rat can block, and we do have Proliferate. We're starting to look pretty good here. Get out of here. Let's eat up that nasty, nasty graveyard, just in case they have a Squee, I guess. At this point, though, we're looking so good. I don't know if Squee's even going to matter. We're definitely swinging with Tangled Colony. Let's swing in with these two. Let's just put some pressure on them. These do have Toxic now as well, and they're going to block with the Tangled Colony. I mean, I guess it would exile, so we're not going to get the creatures back. Down to 8 they go. 3, but this is pretty good though. I mean, I don't know yet. Phoenix Chick. Okay, Phoenix Chick, that is problematic. Phoenix Chick, I mean, down to 4. I don't know. I think we're still fine. Duress does not matter. I mean, what's the most they can do? They can go for Mishra's Foundry. Let's say they do this. They block the King and the Skitter. 2, 5, 8. No, they lost. They for sure lost, right? I think we're good. Let's swing all. We got the Sewer King and the Rat King, and we are looking good here. Let's go ahead and flex on them a little bit. I think, yeah, they're fine. So 2, 5... 2, 5, if I can't do math, we are good to go, baby. We are taking it. The rats fester down to 0, and we beat mono red. Who says rats aren't good, baby? Morphobius, how you doing here? This is kind of, we better be facing a very creature deck. If we're not facing a creature deck, this is pretty rough here. So let's see. Fingers crossed. I do love Lord Skitter, but 3 Lord Skitters in the opening hand's a little overkill. So hopefully this is more of a creature-based matchup. If this is like a control build, and it's looking pretty control-y, and I'm not liking the look of that. So I think we can probably hold off on this Duress and just drop the Blightbelly Rat. We do have Toxic. And so, I mean, again, this deck with the Toxic, I mean, it does come in handy. Let's see what we got here. We're definitely going to have to be wary of a Wandering Emperor. You know, every white deck has Wandering Emperor on turn 4. It just is what it is. Virtue of Persistence. Okay. That card is getting on my nerves here. Let's go ahead and drop the Lord Skitter. So we can't even hit it, but at least we can put a little bit of pressure on with the Lord Skitter. So I'm definitely going to have to go for Duress, but the problem is... I don't know, there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems here. Tainted Indulgence is one of the best things that we could see right now. I don't know about you, but when I was building this deck, again, you gotta give a shout out, Rats by Ghost. If you like the song Rats by Ghost, you're a friend of mine. You're a friend of mine. That's all there really is to it. We can go for the Abandoned Mire to kind of dig something, but I have to go for Duress. We've got to take a look and see what they got in their hand here. Spell Pierce, Jace, Perfected Mind, the end. We don't care about the end, really. And the end is actually kind of okay. I think we're going to get rid of Jace the Perfected Mind. That is way more annoying, in my opinion. And then we can go for the Abandoned Mire with the Lord Skitter. This is pretty okay with me. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of, I guess if they are running Tainted Indulgence, we should be mindful of that. So we should get rid of the least common, or the most rare thing, which would be the Jace, I suppose. Swing in, no Emperor, so that's good. And now we can have either a Go for the Throat or the Abandoned Mire. So the Tenacious Underdog we don't care about at all, just because we have 3 Lord Skitters to take care of him. Trespasser, it's kind of subpar. Okay, do we want to go for, I think we kind of do, though. I mean, this thing's kind of annoying, right? But it has 7. I think we're gonna do this. I actually think so. Let's actually do this and discard one of our other Lord Skitters. I think we gotta be a little aggressive here. And they've got a Spell Pierce, don't they? Well, well, well. At least we'll get rid of the Spell Pierce. Again, I'm kind of coping. It's not really great, though, but we do have another Lord Skitter to play with, so let's go ahead and do this. And what's the rarest thing? It's probably a 1-drop, I would assume. So with the Lord Skitter, let's go ahead and use the... let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and just take an even square trade and drop another Skitter. The Informant's not that great right now. I mean, getting rid of... Yeah, I don't really like getting rid of the Informant just yet. Ugh. Underdog, we don't really care about that. It's not that big of a deal. I'm actually going with this Mire. This Mire is actually pretty gosh darn good in retrieving Rat Kings. So hopefully we get something good. We do not. We get another Lord Skitter if we needed it to. I think we're going to have to just get another Informant. It's not great. Let's see, we could get another Skitter. If we get the Reckoner Ray, we put a little more pressure on the board, but they don't really have anything. They have the End. So I think we're going to actually go in for the Informant. And God have mercy on my soul if that's the wrong choice. So Lord Skitter's going to flood the board a little bit more. I guess we can get rid of Trespasser. It's fine. Definitely not swinging with all. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put a little bit of pressure on him. I think we're going to do that. Let's put a little bit of pressure on him just so... I mean, we get one every single turn anyway. And then we're going to actually go into the Reckoner raid, so... I think we're doing okay. There's no way they're going to be able... They're not going to like taking 2 of these Informants next turn. There's no way. Oh, now I'm feeling pretty nauseated. Especially if they get... There's no way they can really make too good use of either one of these creatures, though. So these double Informants are pretty nasty. And then we can go in for a clue. Let's do this. Informant number 1. I think we are probably better off doing this than going in for the Skitter. So this thing can unearth for 4, which is not good, obviously. Let's draw here. I mean, if they get rid of the End, I mean, do we really care that much? The End doesn't really do anything, so we do have a lot of 1-drops, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a clue, see if we get another 1-drop. We do not, and probably gonna just stay put. Ugh, not great. This thing is interesting, though. Boy, is it interesting. I don't know, I've never really liked this card. I mean, we play into their strategy, so I guess we're really gonna eat crow if it ends up beating us. But I don't think it's that good. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. So the question is, do they swing in with the Underdog here, or do they just kind of block bait? They are not gonna swing in with the Underdog, okay. Okay. Well, here we go. We're gonna go all out here. Informant's gonna go ahead and get rid of the End here. Gonna go with another Rat. I think we have to just kind of stay put. I do. I really think we've got to stay put here. We at least make it go daytime, which I guess could be a factor. We do have the Menace, so we can at least attack next turn, but eventually they're going to get in this Virtue of Persistence, so we're going to need to get into something here. I would love a Lord Skitter. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes the Mindbreaker. And we are going to just, oh my word, get rid of our entire deck here, basically. I mean, alright. Oh, we just top deck a land. Gosh dang it, man. Alright, well, let's swing in with our 1 menace creature here. Dang. We really need to get something going on here because they're going to go in for the Virtue of Persistence, which, I mean, that's actually pretty cool. They mill us with this thing.
Phyrexian's plans are already in motion.
Phyrexian's plans are done, Jace. I don't know what you're talking about. They're just trying to mill me out, huh? 4 cards left. 4 cards left. Wow. Well, I guess we have to attack all. I don't see what else we can do here. Down to 7, proliferates. I guess we just drop the land. I mean, I don't see them like discarding us or anything like that. If they want to bring back the Tenacious Underdog, they are gonna have to pay for it. So I mean, this is kind of close, but it's not comfortable. We do only have 3 cards left, so if they have anything really, I mean, if they have basically anything. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, they can't play. This is too slow. This is the beginning of their upkeep. And it's pretty much do or die right now. I mean, I do have my rats. No kings. What are the rats? What is the rat colony without their lovely king? I guess we'll find out. Is Morphobius? Are you as good as the movie Morpheus? Wow. I mean, alright, we're still alive. It's gotta be an Emperor, right? It has to be an Emperor. I think if it's an Emperor, we use cut down on our own creature. The end. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's definitely not great, but it's okay, I guess. Okay. Down to 2, and we've got a cut down. They see the cut down, but we at least have the cut down. They can't use the Tenacious Underdog any longer. Rafine's Tower, okay, I mean... Kings be damned! 2 cards in the deck. We just need 2 of our little rat friends to get through. Well, I take it! Kings be damned! We don't need Skitter! We don't need more... Oh my god. Curious Star, how are we doing here? We are on the draw, which is never really where we want to be, especially with so many creatures that can't block, but we'll make do. We at least are packing Duress. Duress, the best black card ever, pretty much ever. Okay, so they can Duress us. I mean, obviously... Whoa, Canker Bloom. I haven't... Oh my gosh, they're running this thing? That's interesting. I think we're going to go ahead and just get rid of the Gix's command. They're going to go ahead and Duress our cut down, but I think that's okay. I think I'd rather just get rid of the Gix's command, because all of our little rats typically have about 2 power. Not the Tangled Colony, though. So, Duress, my Duress. Alright, we're Duressing all the way around. Soul of Windgrace. This card is actually really awesome. I've never really played with it too much, but it is a really cool card. Alright, let's go in for the Tangled Colony and just start doing some damage here. We could go in for the Blightbelly Rat with the Toxic, but don't really have the Toxic is not very live without the Karumonix. And if they want to trade with this Kangaroo Bloom, we are going to be able to get all of that back. So that's actually pretty fine with me. Let's swing in. Tangled Colony, do your thing. Swing on in. This card is actually pretty good, though. I mean, it's kind of like that werewolf, but a little bit better, right? It just wouldn't fit into a werewolf tribal. Alright, so let's go for Gnawing Vermin. I don't want to see the Soul of Windgrace here, but we do have to go for the throat. So we have none of our kings here. Oh, there's the king. There's the king. There's Karumonix. And I'm going to drop a Blightbelly Rat, and we're going to go ahead and pass. I'm liking our chances here. Soul of Windgrace is quite annoying, but it's like the mid-range king. So we pretty much need one of our kings to win in pretty much every game. You need either the Karumonix or the Lord Skitter to really. Hey, there you go. Speak of the devil, we got the Lord Skitter right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Soul of Windgrace. Yeah, we could. It's more mana efficient to just drop the Lord Skitter, but I don't want this thing. I don't want this thing doing its thing. So. Let's just go for the Throne on it. I know it's not nearly as cool, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna swing all. If they wanna trade the Canker Bloom, or yeah, the Canker Bloom. Proliferate, not a thing right now, but it is what it is. Are there any questing druids? They're gonna go ahead and do a little dig in here. See if they get a oh, they actually could drop. If they drop a land, they could go for Liliana of the Veil. But Liliana is actually not that big of a deal. We just give them the Vermin, and we really don't care at all. So, are there any Ghost fans out there? I absolutely love Ghost. Obviously, begs the question: are you listening to Rats?
This is my home, and I
It's like
don't
my-
appreciate it when people touch my. I've always hated crowds.
You've always hated crowds. Well, we're going to give you a little Vermin, and we're going to give you something to forget about. Let's go, Lord Skitter. Looking good here. My precious little Skitter. Make it a little rat. Make it a little love. Get down tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of... I mean, the Gix's Command could get another Soul of Windgrace from the graveyard, so... I actually don't know if I really even want to swing into Liliana. If they go for +1 and discard... We have our own Lord Skitter. I think it's just fine. I'm actually going to swing in here. We can worry about Liliana next turn, but I want to get off as much damage as humanly possible right now. Questing Druid, and they're going to play this card and then make me discard. Ooh, Sorn is a big problem. Ooh, Sorn's actually a problem.
I bring war.
Okay.
I bring my...
Don't overthink things.
Should I get rid of the Blightbelly Rat? I think we are, because we're gonna have to swing in with Lord Skitter. We're absolutely swinging in with Lord Skitter here, and they're gonna probably trade, I would assume. Ugh. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of the creature, just because they do have Gix's Command. But I have to swing in on Soren. So let's go ahead and do this. If they want to double trade, we're gonna get more rats this way, and then we have the Lord Skitter. So not looking phenomenal. But it could be worse. We have to get rid of this because the lifelink is too annoying. So let's go ahead and get rid of the vampire. Kill the Soren. Get rid of their life. And then drop another Lord Skitter. I think that's the best way we can do this. They're going to make a sacrifice or a discard the Okiba Reckoner raid. But we are in top deck mode now. Tangled Colony. Tangled Colony obviously works a lot better on a red card where it actually is dealing damage here. But we are officially in top deck mode. Another Lord Skitter. That's actually really funny. Okay, well, hey, it's fine with me. Lord Skitter. That's what Lord Skitter does. These little rats, they just keep pressuring and pressuring and pressuring. So let's go ahead and take away the Soren for funsies here. And I'm going to swing in to you. We're going to trade. And these little rats are going to go for your face. Wow. Wow. They actually give up to Liliana.
Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Whoa, I did not expect that. I really did not expect... I mean, I guess this thing can get bigger, but they're in top deck. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting there. That's pretty interesting. Nevertheless, we should be okay here. I mean, as long as they don't draw anything too crazy, we should be okay. I'm swinging in. They keep taking my rat. That is very interesting. It sucks that I mean, I can't really complain. They actually top decked their land last turn, but let's keep this just in case they draw into another Liliana and make us discard. Let's keep the swamp, I guess. We curved out at 3 with the Sewer King and our Rat King anyway. Sheoldred, oh no, that is not good. That is not good at all. Alright, so... Well, let's just drop the Vermin here. We can still Swarm, but they're going to keep gaining life now, and that is what really is going to swing this game. So let's go ahead and for Gnawing Vermin. Let's keep doing what we do. We can at least pressure on the board, but I mean, this is pretty bad. We're gonna have to draw something here. Again, because they could top deck a Liliana, I'm not gonna drop the swamp. We're gonna pass the turn. Tenacious Underdog. Oh, gross. Nausea. Okay. I mean, we can get rid of it with the Lord Skitter, so it's not the end of the world, but drawing that card in a battle where we really need every card to be drawn, and then they get the Shieldred, that's not good. Tangled Colony, I guess it's better than... I mean, it's definitely better than a land, so let's go ahead and just drop it right away. Get rid of the Tenacious Underdog. That's what's so nice about the Lord Skitter there. That's pretty nice. Again, we're just in La La Land. We have to kind of keep this, so let's go ahead and get rid of a cut down. I think we're just not ready to apply any sort of real pressure, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we just gotta end the turn. This is starting to get rough, though. We're starting to really feel that burden of the Shieldred. Gain a life. Ooh, every single life, it really puts a damper on our day, too. They actually... Okay, so but we're both drawing nothing. We are both drawing absolutely nothing, just considering... I mean, they've got no cards to play either, so I can't really complain, but this is kind of interesting. We're just both kind of in La La Land. We're gonna swing in with Lord Skitter and just try and do some damage here, because I don't really see what else we can do here. I think we should. So the problem is here, if they just like let everything go, I mean, they can deal 9 damage to us on the back end. So I think we probably just swing in and keep the Gnawing Vermin back in case they have removal or something, and then they want to swing in, and then we draw a card and die. So let's do this. We have to do this though. We have to apply some sort of pressure at some point. Down to 6 they go, and then we get another Lord Skitter back. Again, I don't know what else we can do though. We have to do something. Field of Ruin. Oh, okay. We get a Gnawing Vermin again though. We have to. Are we gonna? I mean, we have a shot. This if we're both not drawing anything, like we do have a shot here. I guess we'll mill ourselves. We're not gonna mill them. Oh no! There was our king. There was the Rat King. Oh, I don't love that. Okay. I think we gotta just do the same thing. I mean, and then we keep 2 of these vermins back. Because if they have removal, I gotta do it. We gotta do it. We can't just sit here and let them gain life forever. I know it sucks losing our Lord Skitter and a cut down. Oh no. Oh no. Down to 5. Yeah, we're gonna have to draw a Rat King. But like I said, I don't know. Maybe we should have swung in with Lord Skitter. There's just nothing we can do. Like we have to do something at some point. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got the Rat King. All is not lost again. Rat King off the rip. We do get an Informant, so okay, our hand's pretty much playing itself. Let's go for the Informant. If they've got removal, they're going to have to play it. We're going to see what they got. I would assume it's either an instant or a land. I mean, it's probably... No, don't kill the Rat King. Don't kill the Rat King. Don't kill the... No! No! We have to. We have to. We actually have to. We literally have to. Get the 4 damage off. There's nothing else we can do, unfortunately. We do get the Gnawing Vermins, but it doesn't matter. There's, again, Man, children! At least it's a land. They do gain life, but, I mean, it could be worse. They can't kill us yet. If they do want to swing in with the questing druid, we can just chump with the Informant. We have to draw something here. We already got a Rat King, so I can't be too greedy, I guess. And oh wow, really? Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Got a chump block. No. Good game.